everybody. Welcome to Sit Still and Listen. This week, we're just going to kind of have some fun and celebrate Disney once again, and also my birthday. My birthday is October 14th. As of this recording, it is not that date, but when the time this comes out, my birthday had happened already, and I figured we could all kind of get together and celebrate. So, yeah.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal in our family because my lovely co-host, my daughter Sarah, is our only child.
I'm the only one.
She is the only one.
Me.
So to kick this off, I want to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
And congratulations on 27 times around the sun.
Yeah. I wanted to stop, please.
I don't think it's going to.
I know.
So I got you this lovely gift.
Are those roses?
Yeah.
It's so cute.
And
I haven't seen this before, by the way. I just want to say to our lovely audience, I don't know what she's gotten me here. So
it's very cute. It's small, and the roses are mini, and there's like a million of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, 6, I will try 7. Not to kill it. It'll look lovely on my new desk. It'll look
there are
lovely.
About 12 buds that only about 2 of them are popped out a little bit, but the rest of them are still kind of closed. I'm gonna have your dad repot it.
Sure.
Because these plants, when you buy them, they are always in a small pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm here to tell you, while you can't plant yours outside, if you keep it in a pot that's big enough for it to grow a bit, they really grow. Because I gave Ruth Ann one of these like 5 years ago, and she ended up planting it, and it's a full-grown bush now.
Damn.
And the more she trims the roses off, the more they come on.
That's so cool.
And it's a red rose one, just like this one. Yeah, she gave me one too that we didn't put it in the ground, but it had multiple different color roses on it, and it bloomed forever. Before eventually I killed it. Sorry. But they really do live a long time, so I hope it lives for.
Yeah, hopefully I don't just instantaneously murder it. I don't have a very good green thumb. My dad is the one who has it, and I did not inherit it. I have a bamboo stick that I got from, I think, IKEA when I first moved out when I was 20, I think. And that's still alive and it's still growing, but it's because it's a bare minimum kind of plant where it just needs like the perfect amount of light and temperature, and it happens to be like in a very dark place in my apartment where it doesn't see a lot of direct sunlight, just kind of indirect from like the windows. So
this should grow inside just fine as long as it has a little bit of that sunlight coming in the window from somewhere.
There's plenty of it because when the sun starts to set, it hits my building directly.
In the wintertime, you could sit it out on your patio, though, and as long as you water it, it's going to probably stay alive. And it seems like hers, although it is growing outside, blooms constantly, except when it's really hot. Then it just kind of hibernates.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's your first gift.
Thank you.
There is another one, but before we do that, I would like to present you with the birthday donut.
Oh, the birthday donut. Yeah, we did go out this afternoon, and we bought 12 dozen lovely Krispy Kreme donuts. Or 2 dozen, I should say, not 12 dozen. Jesus.
This one's now on fire, and in your honor,
I got
happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I'll just sing. Yeah, I'll sing a little bit, and then you can blow on it. Okay.
Please don't sing. It's fine.
Happy.
Oh no.
Birthday, Miss Sarah.
I'm gonna have to auto-tune you so you're not so terrible. I'm going to enjoy this donut, by the way. I've been waiting.
Birthday to you. Okay, blow it out.
There, movie magic, folks. Look at that.
That was crazy.
I've been waiting this whole time to eat this.
And I would like to thank my hairstylist today, Hair by Deb.
Hair by Deb. Hair by
Yeah,
Deb.
I really like it. And I've got this crazy thing back here.
It's like a nubbin.
It's a tumor.
It's a nubbin. You got like a
Yeah.
little nubbin.
Yeah, but it feels cool. These COVID hairstyles are really getting to me. I don't know what to do with my hair. It's so long. This is probably the longest my hair's been since I was pre-Sarah.
Yeah, you used to have really long hair when I was a kid.
Yeah, before I had Sarah, I didn't cut my hair for probably like 5 years, and was probably down to like the middle of my back, and it's really curly. It was really strange.
Really, really pretty. Like giant, brown ringlets, like all the way down. Very pretty.
I was a completely different person at that time, and apparently was afforded the lifestyle to mess with hair. But now, I mean, I have the time, but I don't like to. I don't want to. I think when you're a woman age 50 and you're anywhere within the vicinity of the Sun Cities, you just want to chop all your hair off. I think it's a thing. I think there's actually a hairstyle. It's like the Sun City special or something.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard of it. That you can go in and say, I want the Sun City special, and they give you this kind of boxy, square looking.
It's just like
clipper cut sort of thing.
Weird.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna get
enjoying my birthday donut.
I'm gonna get that haircut. Because I'm not about to impress anybody with my hair at this point. I don't really. I'm the closest to a monk that I've ever been in my life too, where I've just been cloistered, and I drink a bit more than I probably used to.
I mean, you have to. 2020 sucks.
I meditate every day for several hours. And that's what's happening.
This video has slowly turned into a mukbang, and I'm so sorry.
I'm not sure what that is.
Just a video. Good. It's a video where people like eat food on camera. I don't know.
I'm gonna sip my tea.
Eating some Krispy Kreme. I should have brought milk from my kitchen to wash this down.
Yeah, I should have.
Oh, the mic bump.
Oh, did I bump it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll get my other drink, or I won't bump the mic with this one. Okay, this is a lovely tea. It's an Irish black tea that I made. Very dark. I don't know if you really can't see it. Maybe you can. I'll try to turn it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Super dark. Okay. Because that's how we Irish people like to drink our tea. We're not.
Just a little bit of whiskey in it. Just
no. Not tonight. Maybe another night, but I knew I was going to be podcasting Sarah's birthday podcast. So okay, Sarah, let me interview you a little bit now that you're, what can we say, pseudo 27?
Yeah.
Not quite
27. We're there. As of this taping, we're there.
Do you have some special goals for this age, for this year coming up?
I want to go back to Disneyland. That's a good one, I think. Maybe Disney World too. And I want to take my friends. I want to take my husband, and I want to take everybody. I just want to take everybody so they can enjoy this right here. This you can't see because my chair's in the way. This is Pandora in Walt Disney World at night. It's very beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm so sorry I'm blocking it, but I want everybody to go and experience that. And I want
anybody who's been there would know that's what that picture is.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, like how many? Yeah. You know, there's I can count.
Majority.
I can count on my hand.
Yeah, I would say a majority of people in our audience probably have been.
Yeah, probably. But if you've never been to Walt Disney World and you've never been to Animal Kingdom, you might not know what this is. And I can think of a couple people who have never been. So, and I want to take those people, and we're gonna have some fun over at Disney World. That would be one.
Okay, so that's the fun portion of your year. Anything else?
I want to be able to continue to do stuff like this, and make fun content for people to watch. And during this shitty ass rest of this year, and potentially coming up year that might be maybe kind of shitty. And I want to be able to, you know, in the darkest of times, find just that little tiny glimmer of like, hey, this doesn't suck quite so bad.
Well, there's always, we are still alive, and we're well. Yeah. So there's always those things to be grateful for.
Yeah.
You know, I always find the path to hope, even in the blightest, darkest, awfulness times, is just to be grateful for something.
Yeah, no matter how tiny.
You know, but sometimes it's the tiny things you overlook.
I'm thankful for my donuts.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't had Krispy Krème in like 4 years.
I ate one of those and I'm like lit up now.
I know. Ah! It's like I can feel the sugar.
Yep. Yeah, that thing is like pure sugar.
Ooh, especially with those Jimmies. Jesus.
Anyway, I was saying, what was I saying?
Happiness, fun stuff. In the darkest of nights, you can find the shiniest of stars. That kind of thing.
Yeah, just by being a little bit grateful. Oh, that's what I was saying. When your dad had his accident, and we were spending quite a bit of time dwelling with unpleasant things and kind of teetering on that life or death edge, which I feel like some people might feel that way about this coronavirus stuff. Like, if they get it, they might die, especially if they were
you have pre-existing conditions or something. Yeah.
So there could be that on a daily basis for a sustained period of time. It really kind of it can really dull you and put you in a state of kind of depression. I don't know, but the things that helped me were walking, and walking is a habit that I've had throughout my whole life, but I started to walk on a daily basis during that time, and during my walk, I would give thanks that I could walk and that I could breathe, and I would do my meditative breathing while I was walking, and I'm telling you, that was amazing. Just those two things to be grateful for, that you can walk and that you can breathe. Just giving thanks for those things every day. And pretty much, you know, if you can't walk or you can't breathe, I'm sorry, but if you can find something, if you can blink your eyes.
You wiggle your fingers? Yeah. How about your toes?
Right. Any little thing.
Yeah. Wiggle your knees around.
And those little things, that's the starting point. And I always thought, well, if I can breathe and I can walk, I could do anything I want. And that's true. It's true. And in these times where we're locked down or not quite able to do anything we want, it's reassuring to know that you will. You might not be able to right this minute, but you will. Yeah. And you will definitely go to Walt Disney World.
Yeah, and they're going to be in for it too, because I got a lot of stuff to celebrate that I missed, and I'm pissed about it. So, you know, like, come on, Disneyland. Come on, homie. Okay, we gonna need it. We gonna need it.
Sounding a little spoiled there, Sarah, but okay. It's your birthday. I'll give you that.
My birthday, I'm allowed to. I really wanted to take Tyler to Disneyland for our 10-year anniversary was this year. We've been together for 10 years. And I really wanted to take him to Disneyland. Scrap that. Nope, not happening. We usually on my birthday go to Disneyland for like a day or two. We just kind of do like a blip it trip out there. And obviously with COVID happening, like that's not a possibility at all.
It's probably not going to be open by then, I'll be honest.
No, it's probably not.
Don't foresee it opening this year. It could.
There is a There was an article today that said the governor of California is going to be announcing the reopening of Disneyland very, very soon. What that looks like that very, very soon, I don't know, but I'm excited.
And it might just mean the hotels,
Yeah.
They might be going to phase open something like the hotels.
Yeah.
And eventually, because the resorts open before anything else in Walt Disney World. I think they want to make sure they can handle whatever's coming their way.
Because whatever's coming their way is, 14, 15,000 plus people, at least,
Well, if they do the reservation system, they can control how many people and when they actually show up.
I was against the reservation system at first. But I'm going to be honest, I kind of like that idea there of reserving like which park you're going to go to for what day. I know that for the people who park hop like crazy, I'm included there. That kind of puts a damper on being able to ride all of the really big rides all in one day. But I mean, you don't have to do that. It's just kind of a crazy thing that you do.
Yeah. I think with the park hours lessened, and the fact that there are no fireworks, no shows, no parades.
I'm sad about the fireworks.
You can get things done in the park quicker, so you don't really need to be in there. And then, park hopping, I don't know.
I like to do it. It's a personal thing. And I know that, I don't know how many people would like to park hop quite. The first time I went to Walt Disney World, I did all parks. I did all 4 parks in one day where I rode Everest. I rode Flight of the Banshee, which is the big, crazy, AR experience that they have there. I did Hollywood Studios, and this was before Toy Story Land was open, and so I didn't ride Tower of Terror, but I rode
Rock and Roller
Coaster, thank you. And there was another one that I rode when I was over there too. I think it was Star Tours. And then I went to Epcot to have lunch. And I rode Soarin', and then I went back I met up with them, our group, at Magic Kingdom, and I did Magic Kingdom to close out the night. So I was alone for the first 3 parks, which if you're a single rider, that's fantastic because most of those rides have single rider lines that you can zip through pretty quickly. But you do get that look from people who are families and couples and stuff. They're like, where's your group? Did you come by yourself? And I'm like, I wanted to ride this because nobody else wanted to ride this. Also, it's 7:00 in the morning and they're all still at the hotel sleeping.
That's what vacation's about.
Not to Disney. You gotta wake up early. Gotta hit it. Gotta hit it hard. Gotta hit it like it owes you money.
My favorite thing that I did there last time was the painting. I went to
that painting is gorgeous too. You were so happy when you came back.
I'll have to take a picture of it and you can include it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And it was near Halloween when we went. It was October, and it was a Halloween painting. I'll let you be surprised about it. But
it's really pretty. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I got up kind of early, and everybody else went to Epcot that day, I think, without me.
Yes, we did. We did.
You might have went to
I went here.
Ride Pandora.
I went here. Yeah, and then I met up with them at Epcot with you.
I met everybody at Epcot after. It took about an hour and a half or so, maybe. Mm-hmm. It went by pretty fast. It might have been longer than that, but they give you a little breakfast and some champagne. I mean, first thing in the morning, you're and then boom, you're doing this painting. And the lady was really funny, and she gave people stencils if they wanted to stencil it. So there was no failure involved in this. It was acrylic paint, so that's kind of my medium. And
very forgiving.
Yeah, I went to town on that painting, and I intended to come home and embellish it some more, but I never did.
Nah, the magic's in there. The magic's in
It
there.
is, yeah.
You can't. If you're gonna work on it, you're gonna have to take it with us.
And she showed some samples of other ones, and there's this monorail one that I still want to do, that I could do myself. I just have to get around to it.
Mm. Yeah. So, yeah. You're too busy with this, with me, and planning and setting up. And...
Oh, I've got so much more than this going on, Sarah.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, today, this took a big chunk of my day because Windows 10 decided to restart my computer for 3 hours.
Yeah, that was fun. That was good. Yeah, if you think lighting takes a while to set up, wait until your computer decides to reset.
And I was going to have a really nice green screen behind me, image of something, but the daylight went away, so I'm stuck with my ring light. You know, and it took me like 5 hours to get my hair done.
Wow, Deb's slacking.
Hair by Deb takes a while. Yeah, now I've almost run out of time for my glamour shots. Anyway, so some other Disney thing I wanted to show everybody that I brought with me back here is my new mask.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's a little blurry, so if you want to describe what it has on it there, it's not because you're too close to the camera. It's your footage is just going to be a little blurry due to lighting.
It's actually the tiki room. It's the tiki birds.
Yeah, and
they're singing
in the tiki room. Yeah.
Then I've got. Hold on, Sarah. Give me a minute.
I'll close my eyes.
Well,
okay. I have my eyes closed. I can't see.
Okay, you can open them. I had to disappear under my desk. That was kind of harsh. I had to like do a very deep forward bend there. Doing my yoga. Oh, how refreshing. Okay, I'm back now. I have one other gift for you, and I don't even know what it is.
Oh, okay.
So I went to get the mail, and it was in there, and it's from Walt Life.
Okay.
Which is the subscription box that Sarah and I, we've done what, 1 or 2 of those? Two, I think, yeah. This isn't a box though. This came in an envelope. Oh my. It's in a nice silver.
Ooh, look at that.
Box.
That's fancy.
It says, "You are awesome."
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. What is it? The suspense is killing me.
Walt Life Weekly Story Time. An exclusive Walt Life Disney fan club. As a special treat, we are having beautiful princesses read you and your family a bedtime story each week. Oh. Come in the night and join us. Log into your account and watch along and unlock exclusive fun. So that must be something they're doing right now.
That's awesome. That's super cool.
You get read a story by a princess. Oh my.
What is it?
It's a princess pin. And I believe it's a springtime Anna pin.
Oh yeah, it is. That's from her it's from the special that they did. Yeah, it's kind of blurry. Don't worry, I'll include a photo.
It's very sparkly, and she's holding, I believe, sunflowers.
Yeah, it's the Frozen Ever After outfits. Yeah, it was very brief, but Elsa had instead of the ice dress that's blue, she had like the green. It looked like a forest carpet situation where like it had like flowers and springtime things, and that was Anna's dress. So yeah, Frozen Ever After. It's on Disney Plus.
There you go, Sarah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the pin. I'll put it on the pin board that I can't put it on. I have too many pins.
Yeah, and I've made Sarah a new pin board, but maybe by the time she edits this, I'll have the pin board done and I'll give it to her. She can take a picture of it. It's a really cute pin board. It looks like Mickey's head. Yeah. It's Mickey head.
I'm excited about it. What is happening with my lighting? Do you see that? It's like shifted 3 different times.
No, I don't see it.
I see it. It's driving me batty.
Looks good.
It's driving me nuts.
So, age 27. How do you feel about getting older?
Oh, God. I feel like I've been 27 for the past, 3 years.
Yeah, that's about how 27 feels.
I feel like I'm far older than I should be at this point in my life, and I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know whether or not it's because of the crazy shit that's happened in my life, or if it's, I don't even know, the events of this year combined, or the previous years combined, and then this one has aged me so much. But I found gray hair in here, and I'm only 27 years old, and Tyler, who is only a year older than me, is all salt and peppery through he's got a goatee mustache situation, and it's all salt and peppery. So I think him and I are aging far faster than we probably should be.
It happens.
But yeah. I definitely feel like I am probably 35 and I'm only 27.
Well, I was 26 when I had you. Is that correct?
I don't know. 27 minus your age. You have to reveal your age now.
Here, 52, 53.
50. All right, we'll go with 100. Who cares? I'll go with 52. Yeah, you'd have been either 25 or 26. 53, 52. So that's about right. When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
No,
the year.
67. Okay, now we're doing math.
Yeah, this is fun. You're 53 as of this year.
So I was probably 27.
26.
26?
26.
I had you in October.
Yes.
Our birthday's in April.
Yeah.
26? Okay.
Yeah, that's what the math says. 26.
Okay, so when I turned 27, you were just a few months old. You were about, what, 6-7 months old? Yeah.
Just about. I don't remember.
Well, I was in culture shock when you were born.
I was just in shock. That's what was happening there.
You were born.
Jesus Christ! What is happening?
Yeah, because you probably thought you were going to be born in Germany, and then all of a sudden you were born in the United States. You were like, what?
Surprise!
Yeah. Yeah, so I was just getting used to the culture. Yeah. And we were in a cornfield, so that was kind of like Children of the Corn. Yeah. Yeah, 27 through just before 30 was kind of a dark time in my life. So I'm glad that it's not in yours. I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself and you're happy.
Yeah. I guess you're right. I am happy. I'm enjoying myself. The world is on fire, but I mean, I suppose when is the world not on fire?
Exactly. It's always been. It's like that Billy Joel song.
Yeah.
We didn't start the fire. We just threw a few more logs on it.
Yeah, we didn't even bother trying to put it out or contain it at all. We were like, fuck it.
Just catch half the country on fire. It's okay.
Yeah, no one needs to breathe during a pandemic where it affects your breathing. Breathe. Yeah,
right.
It's fine.
Okay, on to other topics. So you have some Disney goals.
Yeah, I do.
You don't feel like you're aging. You're just kind of hovering in that same spot for years and years.
Yeah, and that year is perpetually... I feel like it's been 2020 for the last No, I feel like it's been 2020 for 3 years. Like, that is how it's been. And the last 3 years have aged me significantly.
Well, truly, up until this past January, I would have liked to relive the last 5 years over and over and over again.
I don't. And
really?
I was in college 5 years ago.
I was too.
And I wanted to die.
I loved it.
I don't think I was that, I haven't been that sleep deprived since, like, I don't even know. I was so sleep deprived, and I just
have a kid.
I don't want that. No thanks. No.
You wouldn't sleep ever. That would. Then, having gone to college after I had a kid, I felt like I could go to college and work.
She's stronger than I am. She just is. She's just like a fucking stronger human being than I am. Like, I can't handle that. Like, I need 12 hours of sleep, and that's just the way it's going to be. Whether I get that all in one go or if I take a nap somewhere in the day there. Like I said, I'm a 30-year-old woman who has had a kid, at least, and I don't have a kid, and I'm not 35.
Oh, Sarah.
I know.
You'll get there.
Oh,
everything makes you stronger.
Oh God. Make it stop.
You're gonna get there.
Yeah.
I mean, I see you as so much stronger this year than you have been at any year so far.
Oh, well,
you pretty much single-handedly took care of a man with COVID.
I did. Yeah. I had a lot of help. I cannot take credit for the whole single-handed thing. I had a shit ton of help. All of our friends were on standby in case I needed somebody to talk to, or if something were to happen, they would be there for me in any way that they could be. His family obviously helped us a lot. His mother brought us supplies for him. You bought us supplies. To a lesser extent, Safeway did the whole at-home delivery thing. We had people who.
It was still hard.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't fun.
Even with the support you had.
Yeah,
you go through those scary times by yourself, really.
Yeah.
Between your ears.
Yeah, I worked myself into a neurosis, basically. I was very insane after he was really, really sick for about a week, and then after that week he started to get progressively better and better. But that week was bad. That was not fun. That was I was listening to him breathe in his sleep when I should have been sleeping myself, just so I could make sure that he continued to breathe throughout the night. So there was
when people don't wear masks or think it's fake, it's rather offensive to somebody who's suffered with it or suffered beside it at night.
Yeah.
It's just rather offensive.
It's very scary. And yeah, I'm not gonna really harp on, people who think it's fake. A lot of people think that cancer and AIDS was and is not real and fake because they don't personally know someone who's had cancer or AIDS. But maybe do some research. Maybe, look at the CDC. I'm not saying that,
maybe pretend it's real. How about that?
Yeah.
Just pretend.
Yeah, just for fun. When they say, even if you don't feel good, you should smile because it's contagious or whatever. Yeah, that's what you should do, is pretend that it's real. So that way
smile from behind a mask.
Yeah, smile from behind a mask, for God's sakes.
So I guess we're pro-mask.
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. I
don't apologize for it.
I really think that, it's not 100% foolproof. Of course it's not. Nothing really is right now, and I think that, so long as you do wear a mask, you're probably safer than somebody who isn't wearing a mask. You are safer than someone who isn't wearing a mask.
But you're even safer when you stay away from people who aren't wearing a mask.
Yeah. The farther away you are from those people, the better.
When you both wear a mask and you're outside.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There are degrees of risk that you might or might not be willing to take.
Yeah.
But when you take the risk, you're really enabling the spread to people who aren't willing to take the risk.
Yep.
And that's a risk that you're taking in somebody else's name. And you should think twice about that. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. It's scary is what it is.
You know, this year has been scary in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Many more ways that I won't get into here because it's Sarah's birthday celebration. And
yeah, it's very fun so far. I'm having fun.
We're bringing her down a little bit.
That's okay. That's okay. I can fix it. Hang on, I can fix it. I can fix it. There, I fixed it.
Yeah. Let's see. One more question.
Mm-hmm.
More question for the birthday girl. If you had beyond your wildest dreams kind of a wish for the next year of your life, 28, which actually is a year of new beginnings in numerology. I just
good.
did it in my head. I can do that kind of math in my head.
Don't stop. I don't like that kind of math. I definitely think that next year is going to be a do-over year. And I think that even if it isn't, it's going to be a way, like, in the way that you're thinking, you know, like, when I say do-over year, I imagine a lot of people think that it's like, oh, it's all of a sudden going to be, you know, just like it was at the start of 2020, where everything, you know, the before time, you know, and no, it's not going to be that. No, it's not going to be that, but it might be closer than you might think, and you might be able to do the things that you weren't able to do this year, like celebrating a birthday in a little bit more conventional means versus over Zoom conference call while you record it for a podcast eating Krispy Kreme donuts.
Exactly.
You might actually be able to celebrate it with friends and family.
so along my lines of wildest imagined fantasy for next year, what's yours?
For my birthday or just in general?
Just a wish for the year, and then I'll tell you what mine is.
I wish that you know, next year we're able to, like, I don't know, just like not live in shitty fear. Like, I mean,
well, that's pretty simple.
Yeah, and I think that's all it really needs to be, because I mean, and I want people to take away from this year a lesson that was taught to me by Bill and Ted. Be excellent to each other. And I feel like that if people could learn that lesson by the time the year ends this year, I think next year we might be, you know, in a better place in terms of human to human connections. I mean, just be excellent, man, to each other.
The climate has grown really tense and intense because
and for good reason. For absolute good reason.
Yeah,
for good reasons, and there should be change. And
however, there always is change. It's always happening. Yeah. And there isn't a grand conductor of it. It just happens. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's our reaction to it that is actually the grand conductor. But I digress. My wish is a little less impersonal than yours and a less worldview than yours. Overarching world wishes. Mine's a little more personal. I wish to travel. I wish to reinstate the travel plans I had and add a couple more on to next year. So that includes a trip to Pennsylvania, at least 2 cruises.
At least.
At least. And one of them possibly is the Alaska cruise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With Tyler. If he's willing.
Mum's the word. Mum's the word, subs. Mum's the word.
And towards the end of next year, I would like to make a plan in 2022 to go to Europe.
Yeah, Italy and Germany and Greece and
this year we had the Greece trip planned and it was unplanned. It was unplanned before COVID though, because we have a travel companion who is going to college.
Yeah,
will be between things at that time, so we didn't want to make a big plan like that.
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
Yeah,
on this channel anyway. I want to go back to Tokyo. I want to go back to Tokyo so bad.
Yeah, you've said that a lot, so I think that's your goal next year.
I think for traveling, absolutely. Like I'm gonna grab Tyler, and I'm gonna take him to
You're
Tokyo.
Gonna strap him on the wing of an airplane and
I'm gonna
fly him over there.
Fly him over there. Get him on the trains that they have, and go ahead and hike him up Fujisan, because I didn't get to see Fujisan when I was there, and I want to go see him. And I want to take him down to Akihabara and have him experience like the insanity that is Akihabara, and try and find the maid cafe that we went to. I know relatively where it is. Like I can close my eyes and see the street that we're on. But if I have to find it by myself, it might be a little difficult. So I'm hoping that it's still open, one, and that two, I can find it.
GPS, you'd find it.
Yeah,
I looked it up last year when Reggie went to Japan, and
it's awesome. It's a fantastic place, and I want to go back to Tokyo, Tokyo Disney Sea. Like I want to spend more time there.
In September of next year, Tokyo Disneyland is opening Beauty and the Beast Land.
It looks so good. And they have, I think that's where they've been showing teaser pictures of a Belle animatronic. I don't know. Yeah. And I think that's where that's going. I think they're going to have a ride kind of like the
in
Frozen
Disneyland
one.
Paris, they have a ride like that too.
Yeah. And I think that it's kind of like the Snow White, Pinocchio and Peter Pan, where like you go through their story on like a little boat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that is what it's going to be, but I think that animatronic specifically is going to Tokyo.
I hope it's a little better than the Frozen ride at Walt Disney World, because
that ride's fun once. Like it's fun once.
What's
because
fun?
you don't know what you're expecting. That's the thing.
Yeah,
you're kind of going into it like, what's this gonna be like? And then once it's over, you're like, that was great. I don't want to ride it again.
Yeah. Well, the fun part for me is seeing the pictures at the end, and all the little kids are like
like all freaked out.
Yeah, they get freaked out
because it goes backward, and it's a water
they weren't
ride.
Expecting that.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's hilarious.
I don't know. I think it's okay. I'm gonna.
There's a lot of hilarious things there about that ride.
I'm of a mind that like that ride for me is like the Cars ride at Disneyland in California Adventure.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say that I hate that ride.
I've ridden it a million times.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've ridden Cars so much. Radiator Springs Racers, I've ridden. I can't even count on two hands how many times I've ridden that ride. And it
has to be hundreds.
It has to be because I wrote it because we were there when it like first opened almost. Like it had opened and then like 2 months later we were there. And
I hear it's a lot like Test Track, but we didn't ever ride Test Track.
We never rode Test Track, which like I think the reason why we didn't ride it is because we were afraid it was going to be like Radiator Springs Racers. And we're like, no, we don't want it anymore. We've ridden it so much. I think that's...
Well, I just think it because it's so familiar, that's why we don't like it. I love the ride, personally. It's just I don't really have a desire to wait to ride it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
if I could walk right onto it and ride it, I'll ride it.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it too. It's fun.
I've ridden it so much. Yeah.
It's good fun. I like trash talking the people you're racing while you're waiting to launch off there. I like to look over and be like, "You're going down. We're gonna win," and then we lose.
Then you lose.
And then I eat a slice of humble pie And I'm like, good job. I'm still gonna go get a milkshake at Flo's because they're really
I'd love to take my niece there. She loves cars.
Yeah.
She would really, and my brother, they would really like it.
Yeah.
Someday they'll come our way and we'll take them out there.
The theming of that land too is just spectacular. It's on par with Pandora here, although this is on a whole other level. Just because they have a little bit more room and stuff like that to actually like really flesh it out. And
that whole park reminds me a lot of Disney Sea because of the theming that they did there.
Yeah. Disney Sea is really, really close to Animal Kingdom, but Disney Sea is just
way bigger.
It's so much bigger, and like just when you think you're like, okay, I've seen it. Nah, you're not done. You're not done yet.
And there's so much like layers of detail in everything that your eyes almost get overwhelmed by what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Like you walk by it, but you didn't really see all of it or understand all of it.
Yeah.
Like we walked into the Ariel Grotto area.
We didn't realize where we were until we stepped into the building. We were like, oh shit.
Under the ground. Yeah. And then you're under the sea. And then there's rides down there. Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's just like it's insane. It's amazing. It's so much fun.
It was my favorite part, mainly for the air conditioning.
It was very hot. It was very hot. We went in like June, and it was very very hot.
Not recommended.
Yeah, I would like to see what that place looks like. During Christmas, like during the Christmas season, I would love to see what Tokyo Disney and Tokyo Disney Sea looks like during Christmas.
Well,
I think that would be crazy.
Well, Sarah, we should wrap this up.
Sure, yeah. I've had 2 donuts. I'm feeling pretty good. I got a lot of sugar.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and celebrating the birth of the Sarah.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Happy Halloween, because that's coming up pretty soon. Please stay safe.
We're going to have a special episode for Halloween.
It's going to be good. I'm working on it.
Followed by a live broadcast somewhere around the election, somewhere in that time period.
If not election day, either the day before or the day after. We're still kind of working on the details.
Let's just say election week.
Election week.
We're going to have a live broadcast. And then after that, we're going to have a Thanksgiving episode, followed by a seasonal holiday.
Yeah.
Christmas? Or
a holiday episode.
A holiday episode.
Yeah, there you go.
That will conclude our broadcasting year. So we hope you stick with us through all this, and that will be an entire year's worth of episodes.
Yeah, look at that. Look at us.
So thank you guys for joining us on this podcast journey.
Thank you for supporting us.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Beyond what I thought it would be.
Yeah, this has been really, really fun, and I really want to keep doing this. So I'm looking forward to next year. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're getting bigger and better.
Whoa, look at my lighting setup. It is strong, like me.
Hair by Deb.
Hair by Deb.
Okay, peace out.
Bye, everybody.